You're listening to Saturday Morning Media. And now, back to our show. Elf-Centered is made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons. To support this show and hear new episodes before anyone else, become a patron. Head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media for more information. And thank you for your support.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel and the Joker got away.
Beatrice, you've never heard that?
No, I've never heard that.
It's like old as, well, it's only as old as Batman, but it's like old. That's a classic.
I know we're not supposed to really sing it because it just pisses off. I mean, makes Santa a little bit angry because he doesn't like taking that kind of stuff in vain. But we can edit it out from this live broadcast.
I might let it out. See, let's live on the edge.
Okay.
We'll live on the edge.
Well, I brought some. Never mind.
Well, welcome to Elf-Centered, everybody. My name is Gavin.
I'm Beatrice.
I'm Carrie.
And we are all in a giddy mood today because today's the day. It is the end of March.
Woo!
And that means it is time to pick new jobs. Well, not pick new jobs, but get our new job assignments.
I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
And I noticed that there's certain people that don't get new jobs. I mean, if you have not been aware.
Like Mr. Barrow.
Mr. Barrow gets a new job. There's Hortense always. Yeah. Larry Goodby has always been the plumber. He's been the plumber for a long time. I think he was a plumber's assistant for a while.
He's a good plumber, though.
He's a good plumber.
Yeah.
But, like, I got to think that, like, the rest of us get passed around.
Gary, do you really want to stay being a reindeer, tick, and flea? Thief?
No, I'd really like to branch out away from the reindeers. They're nice and all, but they're huge and they're temperamental. And yeah,
I wonder if it's a thing like Larry and Hortense and Mr. Barrett, like they're just so, whether we see it or not, they're just so good at their job. It's like, oh, well, we can't move them. And maybe like if we land in a job where like we're really good at, then we don't get moved around.
Oh, great. That means that we have sucked at everything we've done?
I'm not saying that. It's just like, it's...
Well, I mean...
I heard that shoe sales were up last year.
It's true. You might be glad of the shift. Maybe you should do a little worse on things that you don't like. Although you do that and you get sent to the coal mine,
True.
Which is really no fun.
I think it's just part of life in the North Pole.
Yeah,
it does break up monotony.
It does.
Like if I was, still, like at the end of the last year, I was doing those train engines, those wooden train engines, and I go, like, if I had to be there.
There's people that really love that meticulous work. I don't think you're one of them.
I actually, if thinking of a recent job that I would have been at, like the hotel job, I would have stayed at.
Yeah, because you
see people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see people
like different people.
Yeah,
and celebrities.
Yeah, I would.
I enjoyed the doll's eyes until the
incident.
The incident.
Yeah.
Where the people found you with the floating head.
Yes,
doll eye, one eye.
the doll. Scary that. Okay, let's get on with the job assignment.
I kind of like the coal mine.
All right. Well, I'm going to open mine first.
Okay.
All right.
Because I have my envelope right here. So here we go.
Blow it open.
It's like the Oscars.
Yeah.
La La Land. No, wait.
Drum.
Moonlight, right?
Wasn't that...
I am going to be working in the data department. Maintenance technician for the Naughty and Nice list.
Oh. Wow.
Whoa.
That is a huge responsibility.
Holy moly.
wow.
I thought the lip reading was going to be big.
That is
incredible.
That's like CIA level.
I know. I heard, because I knew someone who did that before, and it's like background checks, which they must have already done because they've assigned me, but it's like high security.
Oh.
I don't think you can bring your phone when you go in there.
Will you even be able to still talk to us?
I think yes, of course. I just can't talk about what I see. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like just that part of me will become a dead space. I mean,
like Gary's left side of his leg.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Nothing.
Didn't feel a thing.
Okay, I'm gonna open mine.
All right.
Let's see here. Food Services Department.
Food Services Department.
Supervisor of hot cocoa distribution and quality control.
Oh, look out.
Well, first let me say that's an awesome job, and I'm glad it's not coffee.
Yeah, I think
or espresso.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like an offshoot of that. That's really great. And you love cocoa.
Oh, yeah. I love it. And quality control. That's going to be sipping cocoa all day. Can you imagine?
Oh, boy.
And,
what?
Well, I'm in the food service department, so you know what that means. I mean, I'm going to have to buddy up with old Hortense.
Oh,
but you're in a supervisor position, though.
Oh, that's true.
This is good for you. This is a step up.
I wonder who I'm going to get to supervise. Who I'm going to get to put the thumb screws to. And who I'm going to get to threaten the mines. Or who I'm going to raise up in power and like, not because they did anything good, but just because I like to mess with the people's minds. Oh, it's going to be fun.
Well, we are seeing the real Gary emerging here.
Beatrice, I know when you open yours, I hope it doesn't say Cocoa.
Cocoa department?
Cocoa department, because you're going to be supervised and sent to the mines. All right, you ready to open yours?
Oh, yes. I can barely handle it. I feel sick with anticipation.
Anticipation. You're making me.
Department, commissary, supervisor of menu planning and production.
Oh.
Looks like we're going to be working
High five! Yeah, we can ruin people. I mean, change people's lives.
But
wow.
You get to choose the menu now. They're not letting Hortense choose the menu. I wonder if she's still on. What if they took her off? What if it was finally the last straw and they took her off?
I feel so bad because we were just talking badly about her. Well, she maybe she's taking early retirement.
That could be.
Or maybe she got moved out of her job. Maybe she got a better job. Let's think positive. Maybe she's like food. Maybe she's like in charge of the shipping and receiving of the food items.
This is. I'm flabbergasted. I wonder if it's because of my scotcheroos and then introducing the cronut.
And you did so well in the shoe department and ordering. I bet that's it, because you had to order everything and maintain the proper stock.
Well, I'm going to enjoy coming over and seeing you guys every day at lunch. I can't talk about what I'm doing, but I would love to hear about what you guys are doing. I've got ideas already about changing, and I'm going to talk to you about maybe some recipe ideas for the cocoa.
Okay. Woo, we got a tasty year ahead of us. Huh?
I know. I'm very excited. And do you guys? Tomorrow is Easter.
Oh my goodness!
Tomorrow is Easter.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry.
Snuck up on me. Man. How is it possibly Easter already?
Well, it's weird because one of those weird years where it's Easter and April 1st at the same time. So I'm wondering if you how nervous you're going to be about cracking open an egg because it is also April 1st. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize that. That's so good.
I'm going to be scrutinizing my eggs from Gary, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You little Dickens.
I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have brought it
up. That's a good idea. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Gavin.
Well, I didn't mean to.
You changed my life.
Well, we hope everyone out there has their jobs that they were hoping for, and we will certainly find out information on Hortense because I would feel a little bad. I mean, because she loved that job.
Oh, she did.
She loved that job.
She did.
And
hey, she was a staple standard there. I mean, she's been there for years, and maybe she wanted to change. And because I can't imagine like her food was not. It was certainly serviceable food. I mean, it had healthy qualities, and part of the bonus of that is it didn't make you want to like eat too much. It was always like,
no,
I'm just going to eat just enough.
Yeah. Portion control.
Right. And I bet, there might be like you might have to be considering some of her ways because you don't want to get a bunch of
Mrs. Claus
hefty
either.
elves.
Mrs. Claus will be, sure that...
Oh, she's going to be in on your head
maybe
bonnet
you can work
all
with
the
her.
time.
Yeah, that'd be fun, though.
Yeah, that'll be fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's great, but she likes to stick her fingers in the pie, literally and figuratively.
Well, what's funny is you said that Hortense was a staple, and the number of times I found a staple in the food that we were eating, like just from the packaging. Mm-hmm. So it's fitting that you would say she was a staple there.
That's true. That's true.
Well, we want to let everybody know that on April 17th we have the big spring outdoor movie.
What is it? Did they say?
It's going to be Elf.
Drives me crazy.
It's
not just him. It's just it's so untrue. It's
getting to
it's such a fantasy.
It's like watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show because we've watched it so many times. Everybody knows the words off by heart.
Yeah.
There's like the cosplay is just insane. I mean, people are getting face augmentation to look more like Will Ferrell, like legitimate like plastic put in their face
and leg extensions.
Yes. Have you seen Jose? You got
to look up to see Jose.
Yes, now
because he's tall.
Yeah, and he's got his hair. He's got his hair. He's dyed his hair, and he's got a permanent.
Well, that is coming up in April. You have to look forward to that, or maybe not look forward to that. I'll tell you one thing I'm looking forward to, and that is getting some cocoa and eating in the commissary. I am super excited.
Right?
And I'm also excited to see what levels of secrecy my new job entails. We have the forecast for you. You can expect snow tomorrow, snow the next day, and snow throughout April. So bundle up for that spring outdoor movie because there is going to be snow. Thank you for tuning in to Elf Centered. My name is Gavin.
I'm Beatrice.
I'm Gary.
And we will talk to you next time right here on Elf Centered.
Just going to switch it up just a bit. I mean, there's got to be other elf movies. I mean, I don't want that claymation movie again, but...
Yeah,
But does it have to be?
This episode of Elf Centered was completely improvised by Jayne Entwistle, Chris Sheets, and Grant Baciocco. Elf Centered is a production of Saturday Morning Media and is made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons who've gone to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media and set up a monthly pledge for as little as $1 a month. Huge thanks to Shay Stewart, Merle Lafferty, Jeff Peterson, Dale Gadania, Steven Staver, Jackie Klimo, Melissa Crawford, Dave Slusher of the Evil Genius Chronicles, Mike Conflin, Dorothy Baciocco, John D., Kathy Crawford, Brian Greer, Carrie Whitney, Chuck Tomasi from the Technorama Podcast, Chris Foster, Stephen Ing, Clinton of ComedyForecast.com, Vicky DeVries, Mike Wamshall, Twitter user Butts and Gear, a.k.a. Wildcat, Eve Cunning, Mike Hamilton, Gaston Moreno, Reed Loveland, Ivan Asquith, Vanessa Whitney, Peggy Etra, Kristen Hogan of Squid Friends, David Akers, Zoe Palladino, Ellen Multari, Christopher Harris, Rachel Jackson of Vox Fabuli Puppets, Carolyn Weisner, John Petty, Rachel Hansen, Darcy Prevost, Fernando Torres, Ron McAdams, Pearly Q Magic, Jason Domer, Trent Hammond, Cora Goodall, Lee Burnett, Casino Skunk, The Misty Minute, Peter Capesser, Night Gig Studios, Joelle Rechtfertig, Adrian Rose Leonard, Earth to John Francis, RJ, Ginger J. Fitz, Megapodtastic, Paul Brunel, and Jamie Hitchcock. If you'd like to support this show and the other fun content from Saturday Morning Media, become a patron. Head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media and set up your monthly pledge today. You can also tell a friend about the show or leave the show a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for listening. Elf Centered is copyright 2018 Saturday Morning Media, Grant Baciocco executive producer, all rights reserved. www.SaturdayMorningMedia.com.
You've been listening to Saturday Morning Media. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.